Hello everyone, this is Dr. S.R. Pagare from KG Somaya College of Arts, Commerce and Science, Kopargaon. In this session of business communication, we will be studying oral or verbal communication. That is one of the types of business communication. So let's see our presentation on oral or verbal communication. Let's see what is oral communication. Oral communication, which is also known as verbal communication, is the method of communication conveying a message in the spoken form. It is the method of communication conveying a message in the spoken form. Exchange of opinions and thoughts is carried on with the help of spoken words. Exchange of opinions is carried on with the help of spoken words. The receiver, that is, the receiver as well as the sender of the message faces each other in this mode of communication. It means communicator and communicatee both face each other in this mode of communication. Oral communication takes place in different ways such as personal talks, interviews, speeches and talking on telephones. Now let's discuss the merits or advantages of oral communication. The first merit or first advantage is oral communication saves time. Contact can be established quickly. Time spent on preparing draft of letters, circulars, notes, explanation and finalizing them in the case of written communication can be saved. Second merit, clarification and feedback is possible immediately. Clarification and feedback is possible immediately. The listener may ask questions for proper explanation and the speaker is also in a position to know the reaction of the listener immediately. Third merit, a personal contact between the communicator and the communicatee helps to build up better relationship between them. Fourth merit, it fosters a friendly and cooperative spirit as oral communication is often carried on through informal basis. Oral communication fosters a friendly and cooperative spirit as oral communication is often carried on through informal basis. Fifth merit is it is suitable for confidential and emergent talks. Emergent talks are those talks which are to be carried on at an emergency moment. So it is suitable for confidential and emergent talks. Sixth merit is oral communication is effective for communication in meetings, conferences, gatherings, group discussions, interviews, face-to-face talks, telephonic talks, etc. Seventh merit of oral communication, we can state it as it is a flexible and changes can be made easily. That is, oral communication is flexible and it can be changed accordingly. Eighth merit, oral communication is economic. It saves money. Stationery spent in written communication can be saved. Stationery spent in written communication can be saved. 9. While making oral communication, the gestures, body language, changes in voice, etc. of the participants disclose their intention. Ninth merit is while making oral communication, the gestures, body language, changes in voice, etc. of the participants disclose their intention. 10th merit is oral communication is effective in persuading people. This is why the managers and supervisors prefer to communicate their ideas, opinions, feelings and emotions and thinking to their subordinate through the mode of oral communication. 11th merit, if for some reason or other cancellation of any communication becomes necessary, withdrawal of oral communication is easier than written communication. Now let's see the demerits of oral communication. First demerit or the limitation is oral communication is not suitable if distance between the speaker and the listener is great. Of course, this difficulty may be removed with the help of some mechanical devices like telephone. Second limitation or demerit, oral communication is not suitable if the matter to be communicated is lengthy. Third, economy in such communication depends on control. Use of telephone may cost a lot if proper control is not exercised. Fourth demerit of oral communication is It lacks recorded evidence for future reference. It lacks recorded evidence for future reference. Fifth, it does not allow the listener much time to think, act and react. Fifth demerit is, it does not allow the listener much time to think, act and react. Sixth demerit is, the oral communication can be easily distorted or changed. There are chances of distorting or changing the oral messages. Seventh demerit, as no records of oral communication are generally kept, denial is easy. That one can say that I haven't said such words. So, as no records of oral communication are kept, denial is easy. Eighth demerit, it has no legal validity unless it is tape recorded or video recorded. It has no legal validity unless it is tape recorded or video recorded. Ninth demerit, in the case of mistake or neglect of duty, no one can be specifically held responsible owing to the absence of proof in oral communication. And tenth demerit, communication of statistical data such as any tool such as graphs, tables is not suitable in oral communication as mistake is likely to occur easily. So in today's session, we have learned the meaning and definition of oral or verbal communication, merits of oral communication and demerits of oral communication. In next